Grey Goose buzzer. Right, first of all, size 14 grub hook. Place it in the vise, give it a ting just to make sure. It's a simple way of testing you've got a good hold and that the hook is sound. Okay, now a bed of thread which is black. It's 70 denier ultra. You're going to take the thread back until roughly the barb of the hook. Obviously if it's a barbless hook you've got problems. Right, to that we now put some silver wire. So you're going to put that on, just notch it on a couple of turns to actually hold it. If you've got a holder there you can actually clamp it in. The next bit you want is goose fibres, and tie that in. Don't get too close to the end because that's the fine stuff and it does tend to break if you're not careful. Any waste, just trim off, and then take the thread up about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way up. Doesn't matter if you go too far because you can always wind back on this. Now we're going to put in the turns that make the body with the goose quill. So just rolling it over, keep it tight. You can use hackle pliers for this. I tend to use fingers. I find you've got more control. And then just tie it in once, twice. It's not going to move now. Trim it off. Now you're going to bring on the wire as a rib. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, and this one will disappear into the bit where there isn't any feather. So wind that on, take your wire and waggle it. It snaps it off cleanly, but it does leave a little burr. That little burr will stop it coming out. Now you're going to take your 6 fibres and just tie them in. This is going to be your thorax cover. Just bed it in. So you're hiding all the ends. You can trim it off if you got too much. Then you're going to put 2 strands of peacock herl on. 2 strands, that's going to make your thorax itself. So just a couple of turns to tie it down. Remove the waste. And then just a few wraps just to give that little bit of bulk. Thorax, 3 or 4 turns. Take it over. Again, trim off the waste. Then bring your cover over the top. Fold it back so you can trim it neatly. and then whip finish. 1, 2, 3, should be plenty. You can varnish that. If it's wax thread you shouldn't need to varnish it, but some wax you may want to. There we go. 1 grey goose closet. Thank you.